Yurches v'ha'inyan hu, and the concept is the hineksiv, that it's written v'gam netzach Israel lo yishakar, and also the victory of Israel will not lie, v'lo yinachem, and will not change his mind, ki lo adam hu lehinachem, because he is not a man that he would change his mind. And the Rebbe says on the bottom, v'ha'inyan hu, and the concept is gam kin Torah or Pashas Yisro, dibur hamaschil zachor hasheni, Perek ubioro. That back in the Mamer he says, "Denichum in shaykh rak b'tziur adam," that to change one's mind, that's only something that could happen in the image of man. The ha'adam hu mochinu midos, that man is composed of intellect and emotions. V'ainu midos she'al pi seichel v'seichel hashayich el hamidos. That is, emotions that are according to intellect, and intellect that has a connection to the emotions. And in this you can have a change of heart. Like in emotions, Shinui mechesed lidin or midin lechesed. As in emotions, you can have this change between kindness to judgment and judgment to kindness. That, for example, when a person's mind obligates them that they should love someone, then they love them. And then their intellect obligates them that they should hate them. So they're flipped from love and closeness to distance, and so to the opposite, the shinui amidos hu ba'al pi seichel, that these changes in emotions come in accordance with the intellect, shemechayev shinui haba, that obligate the change to come, ukemokein yuvan b'midos l'mayla, so too you can understand in the supernal attributes, tichsiv v'yisatzei v'libo, that it says that Hashem became, so to speak, depressed in his heart. Vayomer havayem chechul, when Hashem said, I will wipe them out by the mabul, by the flood, v'midas hadin, and that's the attribute of judgment. V'achar kach nishtane l'rachamim, and afterwards it changed to mercy. V'kamoshe kasuv lo osif l'kalei la'od chulu, like it says, I will no longer curse and so forth, v'lo osif od lahakos chulu, and I will no longer hit and so forth. V'im kein hayashinoi midin l'chesed ubal yideatam, and if so, you had this change from judgment to kindness, and it happened through a reason. Shetchi lahayatam hamachayev, that first you had a reason to obligate them and judge them. V'achar kach tam hamizake, and afterwards you had a reason to find them meritorious and no longer judge after the flood. V'chein b'seichel shaykh bo nichumin, so to an intellect you can have a change of mind. Dichsiv v'chol yitzer machshavos libo rak ra, that it says all the plottings of the thoughts of his heart are only bad. V'im kein seichel v'sfarazu chiva lihiyos b'midos midas adin chulu. If so, before the flood, this idea obligated that there should be in the emotions the attribute of judgment and so forth. V'achar kach nishtane hatam, and afterwards the reasoning changed. K'dichsiv, like it says, ki yetzer lev ha'adam ra min urav, because the plottings of the heart of man are bad from their youth. So it's really a very similar svara, but here it's on the other side, v'chiva b'midas harachamim, and it obligated the attribute of mercy. The shinui zeba mitzad haratzon, that this change happened because of the will. That in the mind it's the same. So he's pointing out that it's not a change in emotions, rather it's the same svara that changed, that leaned one way or the other because of the ratzon, because of the will. Beratzon hare gambo yesh midos, because in that in the will there's also emotions, there's also attributes. Vehem midos sheberatzon, there are attributes within the will. V'tam kamus, and the hidden reason, That this itself, that it changed from one reasoning to another within the very same idea and intellect, like it's brought in another place, that's in accordance with the will. And the Rebbe says on the bottom, like it's brought in another place, where it talks about this idea. Back in the Mamer, that after it says that Hashem smelled the pleasant smell of the korban, of Noach, the raza the korbana ole ad raza the Ein Sof, that the secret of the korban goes up to the secret of the infinite, as nimshach bechinas ratzon chadash, that drew down a new will. And the Rebbe says on the bottom, the raza the korbana, that the secret of the korban, Re'ez or Chelik Beis Reish Lamed Tes Aleph, Zor Chelik Gimel Chavav Beis, Nesporli Il Perek Beis, Kuntra Sayin Daled, B'dibur HaMaskil Taima Tavshin Tes, Kuntra Samach Beis Vod. Back in the Mamer of Im Kain Shaykh Boni Chumin V'Charata, and if so, within the intellect you can have a change, a regret and a change of mind. The omnam, however, calls zehu b'tzir adam. All of this is in the template of man, midos umochin, emotions and intellect. V'gam hamakif demochin, and even in that which encompasses the intellect, the mind, bechinas ratzon, the concept of will. Like we said, in the will there are attributes. There's midos in the ratzon. Aval pipnimis keser, but in the inner concept of keser, aleha itmar le'smala b'hayatika, it said about it, there's no left side in that atik. And the Rebbe says on the bottom, aleha itmar re'ezor, aleha itmar zor cheligimel kuf chav tes aleph al derech sesham reish pei tes aleph, where it says that there's no left side in the atik. The Ein Sham Bechinas Midos Velotam Kamus, that you don't have there this concept of attributes or a hidden reason that can change, that you could have a hidden change of mind. And this is beyond the template of man. And that's why it says that he doesn't change, because he is not a man to change. The Bechinas Kilo Adam, that in this concept of that he is not a man, that is beyond the image of man, you don't have this idea of changing of heart and regret. And that's why it says Netzach Yisrael lo yishakar. So it's the concept of Netzach again is mushush in the etzem in atik, and that's the going beyond seichel, reaches that level. The shtus de kedusha.